Do I make that noise? I feel like today what I'm going to talk about is very serious and at the same time it's fun. Many people don't have the confidence to come out and say these things. People are battling with stuff daily, but people are just keeping mute. But I'm like, no, I have to talk about it because I want my people to thrive in life. So I have to say it. How do you handle people or friends with different energy levels? And when I mean different energy levels, I don't mean introverts and extroverts. Of course, I may probably talk about that, but I'm more particular about people that drain you emotionally and leave you exhausted. I have been in friendships like that before. So the first thing to know is, if you are with someone and you don't have peace, cut it. Cut that energy. Don't give your energy to someone who does not reciprocate your energy. There's something I keep telling people. I'm talking in the context of friendship now, please. There's something I keep telling people. If you are introverted and I'm extroverted, because you love me, there are certain things you will do for me. And because I love you, there are certain things I will do for you that I don't usually do for others. And this is where friendship comes in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, going out of your way to help someone, going out of your way to meet in between. Imagine you're two different people. One is coming from this, here is coming from here, and you meet right in the middle, and both of you achieve things together. That's friendship. But what happens when you meet someone who you call like 3 times a week and they don't return any of your calls? Bro, that's a red flag. Do I make that noise? I know people are busy. Accept it for a very valid reason. But why am I going to call you 3 times a week and you're not going to call me? I had friends that have sucked my energy before. I know how it is. Guess what? I've also been that friend to somebody. So I had a very, very intimate friend, and somehow we left different locations, and somehow we actually ended up in different locations, and I met someone else, another friend, and then unknown to me, I did not give the first friend as much attention as I used to give her. She was the one doing the calling, doing the texting. I mean, she had a spot in my heart, but I was just so busy with my newfound friend. And then it went on and on and on until one day we had a conversation. It was a hard conversation, trust me. Conversations like this are hard. But this is the power of communication. And she told me she felt unloved because she was the one doing the calling. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just didn't mean to do that. Guess what? I realized that part of the things you need to learn as an adult or maturity is knowing how to handle different people and put them in different places of your life. You can have as much as 4 friends that are good in different areas of your life. You don't have to place one over the other. I understand that friendship are in levels. You have acquaintances, people that are just like colleagues, stuff like that, and you have people that are intimate with you. I know that thing, but you don't have to not return an energy because you are busy pumping your energy into somebody else. I don't know if you can relate now. If I'm talking and you can relate to what I'm saying, give me a thumbs in the comments. Now, this is something I had to unlearn, and I had to start returning the energy. I had to find a way to balance 2 people. It wasn't easy, and it's not easy till now, but guess what? That is the exact way to manage friendships. The second thing is, there are people who are toxic. Toxicity does not have a synonym. Please don't find a synonym for that thing. Don't find a synonym for that. Toxicity is bad, and it's as simple as that. If you have someone who constantly talks you down, they are not your friend. They are not your friend. Just cut it. Just cut it. If you have someone, I'm not pissed. I'm just trying to be. If you have someone who you're never good for, they never see a good thing in you, or they give you comments, good comments, right? But they always say 10 bad things before they say 1 good thing. I don't think that's the energy you need. Guess what I've realized? Knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, The kind of energy you keep around you determines the kind of output you give. I'm very serious. If you're around people that drain you, people that don't see the good in what you're doing, people that don't care about your well-being, that don't care about your emotions, people that just say things bluntly without caring how you're going to feel about what they say, it's definitely going to tell on your output. Did I say output? On your output. Yoruba girl in me finally showing off. There are people that are just in your life because of what they seem is good. They want to be the one to dictate everything that happens in that friendship or that relationship. That's not the energy you need. They want to be the one to tell you, hey, every time. They want to be the one to correct you. Every time they want to be the one to tell you what you're doing is wrong. You know what happens is that when you're with people like this, little by little, you start losing your self-esteem. You start losing your say. You start losing your grip on life. And before you know it, you become very pleasant, very complacent you become very complacent with life. You become very, you just think you just think you have to strive for everything in life. There are people that match your energy. And you know what? I pray to God for friendships. I don't want to have friends that will drain me. I pray to God for the people in my life. There was a time in my life where I felt like I didn't have good friends, and I started to pray. And guess what? I have good friends now. Don't get me wrong. Having a good friend does not mean they're going to be exactly like you. You're two different people. People act based on their background, experiences, their outlook on life and likes, but the energy has to match. So, the tip is, if you are in a relationship with someone, friendship now, be sure that they got your back as much as you got their back, and be sure that they are reciprocating the energy you're giving. And that's on period. Sometimes you can be an acquaintance to someone and you're placing them on the intimate friend level. That's like breakfast. Make sure that you're on the same level with the person you are placing on the same level. I don't know if you get it. If you're an acquaintance to someone, let them be an acquaintance to you. And if you want to graduate into being intimate friends with them, let them also graduate you. Because if you're giving them intimate friend vibes and they're giving you acquaintance vibe, cut it. Cut that level. Cut that energy. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, just give it a thumbs up. Share. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe. And share this video to as many people that you think are going to benefit from it. I remain Ayomide Synesis, and I want you to thrive in life. See you in the next video.